is Raising the Bar 5, which was not filmed by me. This is when Illmac was in Portland.
Not recorded by me either. But it's tight as fuck.
I actually do like this one a lot. I like this one a lot probably because I didn't do it, so I appreciate it more.
Right, you're not part of the process.
Yeah.
It's like producers, you know, I hear like not rapping on their own beats when it's bangers just because they weren't there for every step. They can appreciate it more.
Oh, dude, that's fucking... I love rapping on other people's beats.
Yeah. It's just hard to find people that make as good a beats as you, right, old chap?
Talk to him.
Yeah, so... kind of going in line with what we talked about on the Between the Bars 4, this was like immediately after the decision of the Royal Rumble, Frank Stack's decision, because I had said on Raising the Bar 4, like, if I win, I'm gonna put out Raising the Bar 5 ASAP.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways. And that's why because I was in Portland. And I didn't wait to get back to film it with you. I found the homie Noah Porter to film it, and I filmed Raising the Bar 5 out in Portland. Still produced by Chase Moore, just recorded audio and filmed with someone else. But he's dope. I fuck with him.
We haven't played the new Raising the Bar yet. We're gonna finish Raising the Bar 5, and then we're gonna play an unreleased music video.
Yeah.
And then Raising the Bar.
Yeah, we're gonna end with
6.
the new Raising the Bar.
So just hold tight.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
And also with this one, if I'm not mistaken, usually you'll either have the beat already picked out or go through a folder. You were out of town, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the only beat I sent you, right? Where you're like, yo, I need some shit for Raising the Bar 5. Like this type of a vibe, and I was like, all right, I'll send one. If you fuck with it, I think this is the one, but I'll send more.
This one,
I love this beat.
Yeah, this
probably
is like
might be my favorite.
Because all the other ones,
beat.
it'll usually just be either like Illmac in the lab going through my folders, or I might be like, oh, maybe try this one, you know. But this one, it was just like, I just sent the one beat.
Yeah.
I was like, I can send more,
Yeah.
but I think this is probably the one. Because
Yeah.
he said too, he was like, I want it to be, you know, with an 808, just that sort of have that sort of cadence in it. And
again, to switch it up, like how we talked about, like try to make everyone different vibe than the last, and keep it, you know, morphing into kind of like a series with variety and taste.
Also, this one's pretty different too.
Huh?
Also, this one's pretty different too.
No, yeah, exactly. This one's different.
It has a couple of those little effects and shit. I really like that one, the one where it's like goes side to side. And
yeah. And it's black and white, and there was a thing where it's like, it's number 5. And he kind of convinced me. He's like, I kind of want to play around with it, Noah. He's like, I kind of want to play around with it. And I'm like, well, we try to keep it uniform. He's like, well, I was just thinking like black and white and doing this little effect. And he kind of showed me what he was thinking about doing. And he's like, what he sold me on was like, but it's number 5. It's kind of a special thing. And even if I'll probably never do another one, or if I do, maybe do number 10 with another effect thing and just kind of make it a... I was like, all right, let's go ahead and do that. And then when I seen it, I was like, sick.
Yeah, it's dope. All right, let's get into it. Raising the Bar 5.
It's my lucky number. I love this beat. Yeah. Illmac. Chase Moore on the slap. Raising the Bar 5. Subscribe below if you haven't. And if you have, this is for y'all. Check it out, look. Yo, grown man, don't need no one to do me favors. Suit yourself, the suit is tailored and the shoes are gator. Cut them off and I use a razor. God cut me from a different cloth with fall apart, use a stapler. Suture stitches on my wounded frame rejuvenated. We put it all in a line in pursuit of paper. Dark past, but my future's greater. Reaper saying death is promised, acknowledged, I hold you to it later. Stealing on them like looters, excuses who could blame us. Even treat them like refunds, send them to the maker. I'm like Eagle from Guardians, call it hubris if I'm too abrasive. Build a planet, then I nuke the matrix. Lungs of fumigators, getting high as lunar bases. Heart is supernova, head's a moon full of super craters. I'm like a mutant with a human. Them Guardian verse, them Guardian referentials. I remember when I first wrote it or recorded, I can't remember. You're like, I like spit it, and I was like, cause you know, and you're like, no spoilers, cause he hadn't seen it yet. And he's a huge comic,
really.
Marvel.
And I knew Ego was in it, but I didn't know what role. Yeah. And then you have that, and I'm like, fuck, no, don't spoil it, don't spoil it.
I'm like Ego from Guardians, call it hubris if I'm too abrasive. Build a planet, then I nuke the Matrix, da-da-da-da. But he's like, no spoilers, I don't know. There's excuses, who could blame us? Even treat them like refunds, send them to the maker. I'm like Eagle from Guardians, call it hubris if I'm too abrasive. Build a planet, then I nuke the matrix. Lungs of fumigators, getting high as lunar bases. Hearts of supernova, heads a moon full of super craters. I'm like a mutant with a human nature. I'm immune to haters, going super saiyan, surviving euthanasia. Store the chopper in the pouring origami. How I'm folding dollars, come across crazy like a border hopper. My pen is in a loony bin and I'm the story's author. Thinking about this harsh game, sipping 40 water. I crept in.
Shout out 40, man. E40 is one of the most underrated legends of all time to me. Thanks. And not even just on some like West Coast legend shit, or also being the most unique voice and influence in hip hop history, but he's underrated as a lyricist to me. He be saying some bars and some game.
Nah,
like,
40 really raps.
He's a game. I referenced it on also on Still Standing. What I say? Something about him and Shady. 40 gave me game.
Learn the gay from 40.
Yeah, something about
Shady made me a monster.
Yeah. Something about like 40 made a game spitter, Shady made a monster. That's what I say, or whatever. But yeah, 40, man. Like, I know I'm like I always reference the like one of the less popular 40 albums, but like Charlie Hustle is what caught me at a certain time and like changed my life at the time.
That was crazy,
man, and I've been tuned in.
Ghetto Report Card was my shit.
Yeah, man. 40 though. Shout out 40. Harsh game. 40 water.
In the pouring origami, how I'm folding dollars, come across crazy like a border hopper. My pen is in a loony bin and I'm the story's author. Thinking about this harsh game, sipping 40 water. I crept in when the door was shut. When I left, it was boarded up. I bet it tortures you. So concerned with the next trend, that's boring, bruh. But I was breastfed, so fuck a formula. On my time, petty move the receiver. The attitude is Rihanna and the booty Serena.
Yo, that was, I don't know
Rosita.
if, did this drop before? Yeah, this dropped before Petty's passing, right? Yo, for some reason, and there's been multiple references since that I've referenced Tom Petty. I think it's because like the homie Carney would be bumping them and shit, and I'd randomly like bump some Tom Petty, like, and he talks about the like Valley a lot, like like he references Rosita specifically.
Shout out Rosita, baby.
All that shit, free fun, you know. Actually, his documentary on Netflix was fire too.
I seen you tweet about that. I need to watch it.
Yeah, I think it's like, was that the long one? Maybe it's the George Harrison that was like 5 hours or something.
Yeah, that one's long as fuck. I seen that.
But yeah, shout out Tom Petty, R.I.P. Go.
So concerned with the next trend, that's boring, bruh. But I was breastfed, so fuck a formula. On my time, petty move the receiver. The attitude is Rihanna and the booty Serena. I shoulda knew she a diva. If I get popped for moving this reefer, she'll flip my guap like Gucci and Keisha. Yeah, we treat life like a movie.
And congrats to Gucci and Keisha. You know, got the references. I think that I'm writing this. I'm writing reality. And then it, you know.
Oh, sorry. That's my psychic.
Wayne deposition. Sorry.
That's my
pop for moving this reefer, she'll flip my guap like Gucci and Keisha. Yeah, we treat life like a movie in theaters, but all these rappers is trash. So I'm using a sweeper. Got us beefing like Tunchi and Fimo. Got us beefing like Sunni and Shia. Do your career like we nuking Korea.
Right, I'm sorry, I'm pausing it so much, but right there was actually a reference to only one line. Which he tends to do, like, and I do a lot. Like, he always references the homies' lines, like, he'll damn near quote a line of mine or Moby in a bar and rhyme it differently. But on old, I want to say it was Bad Neighbors album, only said something V5 to Flusy. That's just the rhyme. But then he was like, in street fights, we beef like Shiites and Sunnis. And he kept going. And I remember when I heard this is years ago, like when that album dropped, it was when I was just getting into Sand People, like a decade ago. And I was like, what's Shiites and Sunnis? And then he's like, he broke down the geographicals and all that. And yeah, So, anyways, when I was writing this, I was on that rhyme already, and I'm like, this is too perfect. It's like, I'm just gonna pay a little homage to the homie Only One right there on that.
Treat life like a movie in theaters, but all these reefers should flip my cash. So I'm using the sweeper. Got us beefing like Tunchi and Fimo. Got us beefing like Sunni and Shia. Do your career like we nuke in Korea. It's a rap. I thought you figured that. Nobody wanna see us like a Talib Twitter rant. Finger tap, change your life like the Tinder rap. Pill a cap, quicker than
Isn't he beefing with the Saurus right now on Twitter? Yo,
him and Pete have been going back and forth.
I respect his legacy. I respect Black Star, all that shit. But he is terrible on Twitter, yo. I had to unfollow him. Like, I can't watch you argue with every single fan over nothing all day, every day. Go on these long-winded rants. I'm like, I'm cool. See, yo, this is the Nostradamus of raising the bars.
It's crazy.
Shazam over here.
I predicted him getting banned from Twitter right there. that little suspension.
Shout out to Nico, though.
Nico's tight as fuck.
Shout out to Nico.
I fuck with Nico.
Nico is sick as fuck.
Talib Twitter rant. Finger tap, change your life like the Tinder rap. Pill a cap, quicker than a silverback and skin a cat. Monster, I'm Blanca, but you appear shocked. Butterfly to the face when game remove the teardrop. I'm an alien, what you doing here? What?
Oh, another butterfly reference.
Damn.
This is we're making because number 2 has one, number 3 has one. This one, I mean, butterfly knife.
Hey,
Like get a butterfly to the face, like when Game removed the teardrop.
You talked about Game a few times too, bro.
Oh, in the first one,
You be liking butterflies in the game.
Butterflies, the game,
Aliens, he said.
planes, flat Earth. Yeah, I got my themes. The soul.
I like stuff.
Butterfly to the face when game remove the teardrop. I'm an alien, what you doing here? Watch, I'm passing through the earth in to boost my souvenir shop. And streets whipping, fuck a speed limit, remix it. My calm side is Popeye when he eats spinach. Open doors, street rappers like I treat women. And treat critics like I treat bitches, fuck them all. Think I'm bluffing, make the fucking call. Used to make 100 off a loud pack just to puff it off. Blow a cloud until the sun is gone. Thanking God I got my package through customs, basking in the London fog. If they asking, it ain't luck at all. They throwing shots without a gun involved. Shh, I just brush them off. Underdog, not the one to try to come above. Now come up off my respect. Fuck how I come across. Ill. Shit.
Come. That's another thing that I talked about at the end of that shit a lot.
Like maybe I take back
so
how layered
crazy.
this shit is, you know? I think I take that back. Your shit ain't really that layered. You're just, you know what I mean? You're just really repeating the same, like,
jizzing everywhere, giving
flat
up the
earth,
game.
come.
Looking at butterflies in the sky.
Yeah, this shit whack.
My style is a lotus unfolding on itself infinitely. So it's always lotus petals, but there's no beginning and no end.
Yeah, but
you feel me?
Okay, we get it, bro. Imagery.
Image.
It fucking
Flowers.
rhymes.
I love that beat.